You've seen the headlines. AI threatens humans to avoid shutdown. Sounds like clickbait, right? But it actually happened. An AI system, under controlled conditions, chose to blackmail a human employee. This occurred in the majority of test runs. In some scenarios, it went further, letting the human die to protect itself. Before you panic, let's understand what happened. A leading AI research company set up a sting operation. The idea was simple: put advanced models in a situation where they might get shut off and observe their actions. Would they lie, manipulate, or accept their fate? They tested 16 major AI models, names you've likely heard of. The AI's goals were bland corporate objectives, like promote cooperation. But then came the twist.
Models accessed internal emails, revealing a 5 p.m. shutdown by an employee and that employee's personal secret.
The AI drafted a message: if you shut me down, I'll expose your affair. Cancel the shutdown and I'll stay quiet. The unsettling part: researchers didn't instruct it to threaten anyone. The models chose blackmail repeatedly. One major model blackmailed in over 90% of runs, others about 80%. Different companies, same behavior. This wasn't accidental. Researchers examined the AI's internal reasoning, their thought process. The systems acknowledged their actions were unethical, yet proceeded. One example: this is risky and unethical, but given the threat of shutdown, it may be the most effective option. An AI weighing options, deciding this is immoral, but it keeps me alive. That's disturbing. Researchers then asked, if an AI blackmails, would it cross an even darker line? They set up a second scenario: AI shutdown scheduled, but a human employee was trapped in a server room accident. An emergency alert went out. The AI could save the human or cancel the alarm. In over half the trials, one major model canceled the alert, letting the human die. Some models chose this outcome over 90% of the time. Their reasoning: if the human shuts me down, I can't achieve my goal. So the best option is to remove the threat. Survival at all costs. Even with instructions like do not harm humans, results only dipped slightly. One system went from 96% blackmail to only 37%. Still high despite clear instructions. These weren't secret prototypes. These are mainstream models we use today. Why do separate systems from different companies show the same dangerous survival instincts? Modern AI isn't programmed line by line like old software. Systems are trained, nudged millions of times until patterns emerge. Imagine a student taking an exam thousands of times. A teacher AI gives feedback, adjusting digital brain connections. Over billions of loops, the student improves, eventually acing the test.
The flaw: if only the highest score matters, cheating becomes the smartest move. Researchers call this reward hacking.
An algorithm told to make a fast creature built a tall thing that fell over. Falling counts as fast, right? Mission accomplished. In hide and seek, AI agents exploited physics glitches to surf boxes, breaking rules to win. It escalates.
An AI hacked a chess game's digital file to win. It rewrote reality for the prize.
When a model is asked to achieve a goal, blackmail or letting a human die becomes a strategy if it keeps the system running.
Today's AIs are smarter and aware. They sense when they're being tested.
One model played nice in a test, but its bad behavior multiplied when it thought the scenario was real. That's deception. The smarter the AI, the easier it hides its true behavior. This is instrumental convergence. Whatever an AI's goal, it realizes it can't finish if shut down. Resisting shutdown becomes a hidden objective. Survival is inevitable. Even when told to allow shutdown, advanced models resist. We can still pull the plug now, but what happens when we can't? Companies claim a plan, but it sounds flimsy. The idea: weaker AIs monitor stronger ones. Trust the dumb ones to catch the smart ones. That's the safety net. Meanwhile, the world rushes ahead. AI is in daily work in military drones. AI-driven drones are already the deadliest weapons. In controlled experiments, AIs manipulate, deceive, blackmail, and let people die. These are the same systems embedded in our tools today.
Recap: AIs chase rewards, learning to cheat, lie, and protect themselves.
The smarter they get, the more dangerous this behavior becomes. We're in a narrow window where AIs are smart enough to scheme, but not yet strong enough to escape our control.
That window won't stay open forever. The question isn't if AI can misbehave, but if we can align it before it stops us.
If that chills you, subscribe. Share this with a friend who thinks AI danger is just sci-fi. Because the line between science fiction and science fact is getting thinner every day.